We're delighted to have with us here today Ian Andrew, Managing Director of Intermediary Sales at Nationwide. Ian, welcome.
Thanks, Michelle.
How are you finding the first Financial Services Expo?
I think so far it's been really good. There seems to be good vibrancy about the event. I've sat through a couple of the early sessions and it seems to have went down really well. A lot of engagement from the audience. Hopefully it'll go well over the next couple of days and it'll become a regular fixture.
Absolutely. Now, great times for you. You've recently introduced your lowest ever fixed rate, but at the same time there's talk about, the rate having bottomed out and possibly rising again as the year goes on. Do you think that's true?
Well, swap rates have risen recently, which has put a little bit of pressure on lenders' funding. But of course we've still got the funding for lending scheme, which has been extended to the end of 2014. So my own personal view is that we'll see very competitive rates through the end of this year, probably through the whole of 2014. And if funding for lending is not extended, then we'll probably see mortgage interest rates starting to go up early 2015. But I would say for anybody who's looking for a mortgage, it's difficult to imagine interest rates being much lower than they are at the moment.
We've got 6 months until the mortgage market review. So what do you think that will do in regards to changing the mortgage market?
I think we have to let the changes settle down. So every lender will be introducing new controls, new processes. There's probably some systems development work going on at all lenders. And what we need to do is to make sure intermediaries understand what the new rules look like, that they're probably going to have to package their cases up a little bit better, provide a little bit more information, just to make sure that they make the transition through the new regulatory regime. But I think things will probably settle down quite quickly. So there might be a little bit of disruption around the 26th of April when it goes live, but I would expect it to settle down quite quickly, and then if volumes do drop off a little bit, quite quickly recover.
We're finding at the moment that more and more building societies are getting a bigger percentage of the mortgage market, and how are you finding that yourselves?
Yeah, I mean obviously we finished second top lender last year, and our market share grew quite a bit, so we have been very competitive. Some larger lenders have retrenched over the last 18 months to 2 years, and some of the smaller building societies have came in with very aggressive products, focusing sometimes on their local markets which they understand, and also offering customers good level of service. So they have taken up a little bit of the slack because of some of the big boys retrenching, but it does look as though since funding for lending came in, most of the big lenders are out now with increased appetite to lend. So I would see that the gross mortgage market this year will be well up on last year, and probably up maybe 10% next year on 2013.
And have you got any exciting products or launchings ahead that you can let us in on?
Nothing specifically. I think that we have, Nationwide has got a reputation for having consistently competitive products backed up by a really good level of service. So I don't expect our strategy to change really. We want to provide good products to our customers, we want to reward loyalty with our existing customers, and we want to provide intermediaries and their customers with a really good level of service, and we will endeavour to do that for the foreseeable future.
Brilliant. Sounds great. Thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the expo.
Thanks.